Hey, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to go through this super fast with you if you happen to miss the parent meeting. I just basically wanted to go through stuff that was going to kind of affect us after spring break through the end of the year. And your schedule and my schedule is probably going to be super crazy and hard to connect. So I needed you guys to know what was going on, when, where I'll be, and just kind of wanted to be transparent on everything. Now, that said, the dates that I'm getting ready to show you, those may change. They won't, hold on, I'll show you. Um, the only way, or the only reason they would change would be down here in April with the testing, because that is absolutely out of the teacher's hands. So I'll just start here with March. So this was yesterday. I was gone to a meeting. This is today with our meeting. Tomorrow our TGAs are due. So next Friday, all of your work is due in your OLS. So please make sure that's what the third quarter report cards are going to be taken from. So make sure you get all of your work done. TGAs included, because your grades will be affected by that. And then the next week we have spring break. When we come back in April, okay, so we come back on March 20th, but in April, this one right here is our end of the year STAR test. It's that computer test that we take, and all of our Class Connect schedules are usually messed up that week, meaning you're only going to come to a few Class Connects. I will get that schedule figured out like probably before spring break, to be honest. So I'll have that figured out next week. But just know April 3rd through the 7th, it's our end of the year STAR test, and I'll talk more about that later. And then the 17th, basically through the 27th, completely out of my control. I'm going to be out for state testing. There's only going to be one day that I'm in, and it'll be on your schedule. But basically, those last 2 weeks, there's no Class Connects. You will still have your assignments. Everything is going to be normal for you except for Class Connects, okay? I will be available by email and texting, but you'll have to be super patient with me, because if I am in the room testing, I have to physically go be a help with that. So if I'm in the room with kids testing, I can't have computer or phone with me. So just be super patient with me on those 2 weeks. Also, May 3rd and 4th, I might be out as well. There may be dates that are added to that. If I hear that I'm going to have to test some more, because they are adding dates to teachers' schedules, I will let you guys know as soon as I find out. Okay. May 10th, bad timing. I take that day off every year. So that's days, just a personal day off. For me, May 10th, and then May 25th is our last day. You guys, there's going to be more teacher graded activities somewhere in here in April. I'll get those dates as soon as possible. This calendar, these dates are going to continuously kind of fluctuate, be fluid, change, however you want to say it. As the dates change, I will let you know, and the best way to let you know is going to be in those, like in Friday notes. So I'm probably going to up my game on Friday notes when things are changing. Okay, so I'll give you a heads up on that. Okay, so if you have questions about that, just definitely reach out and I'll help you. Okay, so as we are winding down the school year, we need to do a really big push on just getting our work done for sure, and get that reading under control. Okay. We have done so good this year, so good. Everybody has done their own personal best, and that's all that I could ever ask for. So coaches, you guys have done amazing, and I appreciate all of your hard work. One thing that is available to you is, it's called Tutor Me. And I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but it's on your OLS. I would take a picture of this screen, and this is how you get there. So you, first of all, you should be in your OLS. And step two, go where you see the word resources. It should be a little tab. Click resources. And then after you click resources, you're going to see this thing called class link. After class link, then you hit tutor me and then you get started, and it'll basically just walk you through that. Okay, so you don't have to do this. I just wanted to show you this is available to you 24/7. If you just need some extra help, some of you are in small groups, some of you, have different things going on. So again, this is optional, but I needed you to know that this is available to you. Okay. Okay, so definitely let me know if you guys need help or anything on this. Again, totally optional. It's just when I'm just wanting to show you kind of what's there. All right, so our next one is, of course, I had to bring ExactPath into this. Basically, I'm doing this one for all of our new friends. But old as well. So this Edmentum, that's ExactPath. They're one and the same. So I don't know how it's saved on your computer, but this is ExactPath. So when you hear me going on and on about getting into ExactPath, this is it. You need a link. You need me to give you all the sign-in information, and then when you get there, is pops up. I've taken screenshots, so this isn't exactly what it looks like, but reading and math are going to be the two places that you go. And then this down here is what it's going to look like, meaning you have your own little learning trail, learning path, okay? And so every time I borrowed Henry's here, but every time you complete one, it gives you a little check, and then you move on to the next one. He hasn't done this one yet, but when he does, it'll get a check, and then he'll get his little trophy, and then it'll start all over again. You, as the learning coach, literally need to do nothing. You don't want to help them because this goes with them. If they're struggling, it's going to take them kind of back a little bit to hit the skills that they need to make it to where they're not struggling. So don't help them with this, okay? You can obviously help with tech issues or anything like that, but don't help them because you want this to be exactly on their level. The other thing this ExactPath goes on is that STAR test, okay? Every bit of this is attached to that because it's the same program. So however they tested, this is going to kind of pick up where they were, and then where they tested on that test, and then it's going to help them go from there. Okay, so if you're helping them on that test, even to explain what something means, don't do that, because you want them, if they don't understand it, that's okay. We need to know they don't understand it. If you help them, they still aren't going to understand it because they haven't learned it yet. Okay, so don't help them on any of this. So that's my plug on ExactPath. Shoot for 2 hours each week. The school is requiring 2 hours each week. I'm telling you, do the best that you can. Get there, do as much as you can each week. And all of my families have done an amazing job on that. So get your own personal best and maybe add 5 or 10 minutes a week on it and see where you can get. Okay. All right. So big picture, going from after spring break, you're on your you're on your fourth 9 weeks of first grade. Can't even believe that. So going, ending the school year and really making sure you're ready to roll, ending the school year knowing that you've got a lot of dates here that you're not going to have me in the classroom with you. Okay. Really, really don't like that. But it is what it is. So what you guys as coaches need to focus on, they need to be able to read, and this is all by May, okay? They need to be able to read pretty fluently in those readers by the time they end the school year with me. They need to have their math facts, 0 through 20, addition and subtraction, okay? I don't care what their strategy is or any of that. They just need to have math facts, 0 through 20. Sight words, if If you need a sight word list, let me know. I do not take grades on this, but that is going to help with the reading, okay? And then writing. By May, they should be able to write at least 5 sentences using inventive writing. And what that means is spelling doesn't have to be spot on. Inventive writing is if they can sound out what they hear. So if they spelled the word blue and they spelled it BL, they should have the blend, and they wrote a U right there, BLU, that is fine for right now because they'll figure it out later how to really spell it, okay? But right now you just want them to put every single sound they hear, okay? So that's basically what you're looking at, where you need to be by the end of May, okay? Well, by the end of school is what I'm saying. If you have questions on any of this, definitely reach out. Let me know via email or text. I'll be happy to meet with you or answer, call, whatever you need me to do. I just needed us all to be on the same page going into the next last part of the school year. And then as I learn new things that are happening that affect you, I will update you guys on Friday. So that's how we're going to leave it from this point forward, is always check your email on Fridays. And if something's going on, I will for sure update you. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.